So it's Sunday evening. It's like 60 degrees outside. It's crazy. So I took the baby out for a little hike for his nap. And I forgot that I haven't worn him in the carrier for a while. And he's definitely put on a pound or two since then. So it's a little bit of a workout, which is great. A little post-Christmas exercise. I just finished the front of my vest. This has taken me like what feels like forever. And there's countless threads. So this is the front, this is the back. So this is the wrong side, the right side. This is gonna be really cool. Button bands will be purple like this. Neckband will also be purple. It's gonna be really pretty. Good morning. Welcome to another week. Burp cloth and all. We are currently nursing. Getting ready for the day is the next thing on the docket. I filmed a little bit yesterday, which was Sunday. Today's Monday. I gotta do some work from home. Sadly, it's time to get back in the saddle. And then it's just chores. Not really getting up to anything too crazy. We have some interesting winter weather. It's really windy outside, so we're kind of stuck inside. Potentially, I really want to pull out my sewing machine and work on those little slippers that I have for the baby. He has been going to bed pretty early, around like 8 o'clock. It still takes him a while to get to sleep, so we're working on that. But it gives me like an extra hour at night, so I might be able to pull it out then and work on it. We'll just see how busy today gets, because there's some cleaning and things that we need to do, as well as I want to try to work. And I don't know how long I can. I just got to figure out working from home with the baby. So we're going to give it a shot, see how it goes. This is the week of the new year, so definitely thinking lots of different thoughts about that, about what I want to do next year. I have some plans, some ideas, so maybe a New Year's Eve party at a friend's house. We'll see. I am struggling with leaving the baby, so I gotta work on that. I don't mind like leaving for like an hour or so, but like knowing that I'm intentionally going away for like a little while is kind of hard. So funny. So we are gonna try working on that. Well, we're doing it. We're getting this day done. It's already 12:30, but look at my bread. Let me set you up so you can see it better. This is the first loaf I've made in a long time, and it did really well. I'm very proud of myself. Even the bottom looks okay. It's pretty decent. Let's cut her open. See how she tastes. So circular. Ooh, crispy. Oh my goodness. Not too bad. She's still a little warm. She's got some squish. That is so much better. My little pre-lunch snack. So I'm finally feeling better. I added wheat flour again. Or I started to add wheat flour back to my bread. So much better. Way more flavorful. I do about, I'd say probably roughly a quarter of the flour is wheat. I'm trying to slowly work myself up to being more whole wheat bread than white flour. Someday. Say love you. coming at you with another raw morning. This is us hanging out. He's so cute. Anyway, rough night. You know how they go. But we're here. We're doing it. I am contemplating how we are almost 3 months postpartum. So January 4th will be 3 months, which is just like crazy that we're already here. And all that time has gone by. And we have this beautiful little boy. So just kind of reflecting on that time and how far we've come and how comfortable I have become being a mom and just enjoying it as well and having a good time. The holidays were a lot, so we're readjusting to being home since we were gone for a whole week, which was quite a bit. It went really, really well, but that's a lot. Now we have to get back into our routine, as well as I'm going to start work again. So mentally preparing for that. I have also been struggling with some health issues, so hopefully gonna see some resolution to that. I will be going to the doctors today. Hopefully that will get resolved and that will be wonderful. New year. It's coming. Coming in hot. I think I would love to delete Instagram, take at least 1 month off. I try to do that like every January. If I can do longer, I would love to. I really have an addiction to it and I need to just quit because there's often times where I'm just like sitting here just on Instagram in front of my baby and I'm like, I gotta stop that. I gotta stop that ASAP. It's so bad. It's so unhealthy. I don't want to be wasting time with my little freaking cutie by being on Instagram. Other thoughts? I guess questions for you moms. If you moms out there who are watching this, what did you do with your 3-month-old? You just hang out with them? I just hang out with them and let him do his own thing. You know, we do some rolling and stuff, but I haven't like introduced like a whole bunch of toys or anything. I have a handful. Should I be doing more, or do we just hang out and play with each other? I don't know. Just random morning thoughts. Let me know if you have opinions or thoughts or ideas on playtime with a 3-month-old. So that also, again, just doesn't involve like going and buying a bunch of toys. What will we be getting up to today? No idea. Let's find out. Just started casting on the side panel for my vest. So this is one of the side panels that will have buttons. In the clip before this where I tried on, you can kind of see that there's a lot of room on the side. There's a large gap. So I will be filling in at least almost 2 inches with ribbing for a button band. I'm hoping that when I block it, hopefully it loosens up a little bit. I didn't really want this to be tight, but I started it when I was pregnant and I didn't realize that I, underestimated changing the stitch pattern, how tight the project would get. I did go up several sizes. I believe I'm knitting like large or extra large, but she's still pretty and it's still going to be really nice to wear. So I'm still excited to use this. So this is the situation right now. I am not feeling too great. I clocked in for about 6 minutes. Baby wouldn't go down. got stressed out dealing with my whole, I don't know, I have stomach issues. I'm dealing with that. So laying here with a heating pad, trying to rest. And I think this is pretty much going to be it for the day. We'll see once I start to feel better. Amazing. We love it. Happy New Year. I think we are both finally feeling a little bit better. Just down here doing some tummy time. We're both just going through it. It's really fun. We're gonna have lots of visitors in a few, like in the next hour. We're having my in-laws, and then I'm having some friends stop by since it's New Year's Eve. And we are gonna be prepared, we're gonna be ready for them, and we're gonna have a great time. And I'm not gonna be upset about it. I am going to take apart last year's calendar. So I get Rifle Paper Company's like planner calendar every year. It just works really well. But since they have these cute borders on them, I cut them up and I make them into little strips of paper. And I actually have like all of last year's right here. They work really well. I was like, I can use them for paper weaving. I can use them for a lot of things. I'm storing them with all of my scrapbook stuff. And then I really was hoping that my in-laws could babysit and I could sew. But since I'm having friends come over, I don't think that's a realistic possibility. Anywho, boop, 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 boop. You want to say hi to the camera? I think he does. Come here. This little boy driving me crazy today in the best way. Driving me crazy because you're so cute. So yeah, that's what we're gonna sit here and chill and watch YouTube videos and hang out until people show up. And yes, thank goodness I'm feeling a little bit better. Not perfect, just still dealing with symptoms from whatever it is that I have going on with my body right now. But I am happy to finally get a couple minutes to just focus on a little project and take it easy and enjoy just hanging out with my little guy. I thought it might be fitting to talk a little bit about New Year's as I cut up the calendar for 2025. As we say goodbye to 2025, I really enjoy reflecting back on the year. I usually do that through an Instagram post, and just getting the opportunity to like flip through all of my photos is really nice because it just reminds me of all of the things that happened this year, of all the fun times that I had, all the achievements. And obviously the big thing this year was being pregnant and giving birth. Man. I thought talking would be a good idea, but apparently everybody wants to be distracting. Anyway, so being pregnant and giving birth was obviously the big thing that happened this year. And incredible experience. So I think 2025 will go down as a very iconic year in my life. And I am happy that I have a lot of really wonderful memories associated with this year and this experience of becoming a mother. And as I kind of think about this upcoming year, and it's going to bring a lot of crazy changes with having a child to raise, and as Julian continues to change and we're going to hit a bunch of milestones, you know, he's going to start rolling and then crawling and then walking, and it's going to be pretty mind-blowing that by the time he's 1 he really knows that I'm talking about him that by the time he's 1 year old, so much will have changed already. And I think that's really impressive. But as I think about what I want to do in the new year when it comes to resolutions or plans or goals or anything like that, I always have a couple goals that I like to write down, and just to have, I don't know, something to focus on for the year. I think my main goal or resolution or whatever you like to call them is going to be embracing calm, embracing slowing down, and that is brought on by having a kid. I can't go a million miles per hour. I can't be doing all of these projects, and I just have to enjoy taking the time to just hang out with my son, and that in itself is a huge act and a huge amount of work, and something I should be really proud of, that I take those opportunities to hang out with him and watch him grow and teach him, and he teaches me and all that stuff. That's my overarching idea that I want to keep in my mind. I love, for the first month of the new year, I love to stop. Okay, fine. I love to get off of social media for 30 days at least, and if it continues for longer, that's wonderful. Ever since I started nursing, my addiction to social media has gotten really bad because I'm just on my phone when I nurse, and I need to find alternatives. All right, those are my thoughts on New Year. I'm gonna get back to cutting, and hopefully this cat will leave me alone. Progress now that the baby is asleep. I have completed one shoe, and I'm almost 100% positive this is already way too small for him since I cut out these pieces, and since then he's had a massive growth spurt. I'm gonna go ahead and complete the other one and probably make a new pair. I'm not caring too much. There's like an awkward bubble from like the seam that I had to do on the inside. You can get the pattern on Etsy. It's right here, what I used. I'm gonna see if I can stretch them out just a little bit. Totally have plenty of fabric to do another pair in a larger size. And I think that will be, I'm hoping that I can be a little bit more detailed with it. I would love to like do a little embroidered mushroom or something on the toe. Like, how cute would that be? I also did get the vest, like the lining and the top are together. I am gonna have to get binding, and I'm gonna bind the edges and the armholes, which is kind of nice because I think what I have to do is I need to actually try it on him a little bit better. I think I need to cut the armholes just a wee bit bigger. So just maybe like a 1/4 inch or so, just so he has a little bit more flexibility for getting it on. Not too bad. Not too terrible for kind of making it work, and it does fit and it looks cute on him. I might just leave it open, but I also have a hook and eye clasp that I can like put on the front, and that would also be really cute. So we'll just keep messing around with baby clothes for the baby. It's nice to be sewing again. I didn't realize that I kind of missed it, and it's nice. It's a very good distraction. So I'll update you guys tomorrow on what these all look like on the baby. Managed to get a little bit of sewing done. Sorry, there's no footage of it. I finished machine sewing for this vest. I wish I had a better color binding for it, but it's fine. I could always, I don't know, mess with it. I have this little clasp it'll close it up. I just have to fold all these over and then just stitch it closed with some hand stitching, and it'll be all finished, and it'll be cute. It's fine. Maybe I'll do a little hand embroidery along this. Who knows? That is what I've been up to today. It's been a fun couple days off, so. And yes, the shoes are too small, so I pulled out the fabric again to make a larger pair. I just have to go print the pattern. Okay, another day of, I don't know, man, whatever we are just dealing with in this house. Me being sick, I get like these bouts of terrible stomach pain for like an hour, then it passes, going to the doctor, everything, trying to figure this whole thing out. Then my husband has just been like exhausted. Baby's been doing really good, but it's a lot to like handle a baby when the two main caretakers are we're just going through it, trying to get chores done today. He's down for his afternoon nap, so I'm going to, actually both boys are down for their afternoon naps. I am going to start seeing if I can finish up the little vest. I'm gonna start stitching down all of the bias tape on the edging, and then just take it easy for the rest of the day. Maybe try to go for another walk. I went yesterday, but it was really cold, and I think it was just too cold for the baby. He was like really upset. So I like hurried up and turned around and came home. That's the update for today. So yay. So this is where I'm going to wrap up the vlog. I honestly am not really sure what footage I have, but here we are. I did get the vest all finished. I just pressed it. It's very cute. I don't like that this binding is like very white. It's hard to tell in this light. It's very white compared to the little faux fur. So I am going to do a little bit of embroidery around it. Also, it'll mask like how poorly I did the binding, just because I did it really fast and I wasn't like super particular. So there's some little, this side's quite bad, this crease right here, but it's just a little vest for my little man. It'll be cute. I have a little clasp to sew on as well. So I'm going to do the embroidery and kind of give it like a folk art style. Super simple, nothing crazy. And hopefully like I can finish it in a day or two. It's definitely distracting me from my knitting, even though I'm like super close to being done with my vest. I just kind of dropped the ball. We'll get back to it this week. You want to say hi to kitty girl? Come here. This is my dangerous little kitty girl. She's so dangerous. Bye. You're cute. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me, for watching these videos. I really appreciate all of the time that you guys like spend with me and your just interest in whatever the heck I'm doing. I hope that you're having a crafty new year and you are looking forward to just a really, hopefully really wonderful year. I certainly am. It's gonna be crazy. I have a baby who's gonna be grown by the end of next year. So yeah, again, Please like, share, comment if you have anything to say, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.